morning, everyone. Greetings, internet. Welcome back to the channel. I'm holding paint chips in my hands, as Tyra Banks would say. I'm holding paint chips. 10 different shades of green because things are happening. We are painting a room in the apartment. We have already painted this apartment once, and it was a little bit crazy of me, but a lot of you guys really reassured me with my decision. So essentially, in a nutshell, the apartment was painted white gloss paint, like not semi-gloss, like a high gloss paint. The walls were reflective, okay? I, upon moving in, realized like this is something that maybe a normal person could look past, like could decide like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But for me, I just knew I couldn't live with it. And okay, that's traumatic. I could live with it, you know, I'm not that crazy, but if I could change it, I was going to, and I could, because we had time before, like between signing the lease and moving in, we had several weeks, and I'm like, this is the perfect amount of time. Like, we'll have an empty apartment. We had 2 apartments at the same time, technically, which was not ideal cost-wise, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make lemonade out of lemons and paint the whole apartment white again, a different shade. It is a slightly more off-white shade than it was, an eggshell, because I love an eggshell finish, like a more matte. I guess there is more matte than this, but this is perfect. So the apartment is technically 2 shades of white eggshell, like off-white eggshell. So this room is a slightly different shade than our other rooms. You can't really tell, but I can tell, and that's all that matters, and I love it. I recently had something come over me where I became obsessed with this shade of green, or I guess this is several shades of green, but like you get the picture. Like this kind of earthy, sagey green. We aren't doing anything too drastic, but we're just taking that second bedroom that we have that you guys might remember from when I did like a little tour a few months ago. I haven't really shown it in the vlog because I'm a little embarrassed by it, to be honest with you, because it's just such a waste of space right now. And having a 2-bedroom in New York City is something I've worked towards the last 7 years that I've lived here. It's expensive, it's difficult to get a 2-bedroom that is like a decent price in a good neighborhood, so I'm feeling extremely lucky that we were able to find this apartment and find a second bedroom, or have a second bedroom be possible. And I have not been utilizing it at all. It's just been kind of a dumping ground for things. Jack's made it kind of his office, but like, we're not super happy with it. We want it to be an office, but also a dining area, because we don't technically have a space to eat aside from our counter, which is fine. And don't get me wrong, we love the counter, but it'd be nice. I've been thinking this to like have like cute little dinner parties, or like have some people over. I don't know if that's ever gonna actually happen, but it's nice to have the opportunity to do that. Anyway, I want a multi-purpose, cozy nook of a room, because the second bedroom is not large. It's definitely only big enough to have maybe like a queen size bed and nothing else in it. So like if this were to have been a true 2-bedroom experience with like 2 roommates, it would be tough to be that roommate that had that as their bedroom, because it is very small. It is workable. It has a window, so legally it is technically a bedroom. It's kind of like a breakfast nook situation going on in there. But this vlog that you've stumbled into is about to be the ultimate home decor vlog. So if you are interested in seeing what's going to happen with this room, you came to the right place, because I, a person who is typically very obsessed with instant gratification and filming something and posting it the very next day, or sometimes the same day, which is crazy of me, this is going to be a project. So I feel like this vlog, you probably won't be seeing this vlog for a bit, because I'm gonna wait until things are moving and grooving in the room and we have like progress. So I'm not like leaving you guys on the edge of your seat fully. So yeah, we are going to get started with painting. I've actually never painted a room, and I'd hired painters for the rest of the apartment because I was very concerned about the landlord being upset with me over, I know, painting from white to white, but I emailed him, I asked him for his permission, and he was literally like, Katie, do whatever you want as long as it's returned to its original state by your move out. And so I'm like, hell yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the room as is. You can't judge, because a lot's gonna happen in this vlog, and I'll also show you the paint color that we chose. Stay tuned. All right, so as you can see, you've got some swatches on the wall, and down here, I'm realizing I actually never showed you guys that we got this banquette seating in, which is kind of not looking great right now. One second, sorry. This room is a mess, but it has so much potential. Furniture-wise, so far, we have this banquette piece. It's actually, well, two pieces that make up a banquette. It's this beautiful sage green color. I have the big light on, the overhead light, which is kind of distorting the color of it. I ultimately want to get very soft, very like ambient lighting. Is ambient the right word? Like just soft, muted, kind of sconce lighting in here. But for now, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, I've got the big light on, the dreaded big light. Anyway, so we have the banquette. This is from Article. It's like a sage green. And this table is also from Article. It's too big. So I thought that I had ordered one size and it turned out to be a different size. So we have already actually called them. Their customer service is amazing. And they are bringing the new size in a couple of weeks. And they said we could keep this one until it comes, and they're gonna come just swap them essentially. So this table will be slightly smaller, like not tiny, but slightly smaller than what it is right now. So picture that. I got this like nice walnut color to match the trim and the darker brick that we've got going on. The shoe rack is gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna get maybe a lamp here, some pieces of furniture around, but not too much. I don't know, I haven't decided on like if we're gonna get storage furniture or like something to go here. I'm not really sure, but for now we're focusing on painting and like the color scheme. So anyway, this is a nice little before shot. So I got all these little samples from Benjamin Moore, and we have 5 colors we've chosen. We decided on this one, and also my dad liked this one too. So, and my sister. My mom was like, you should go dark, like super dark. We need supplies, we need drop cloth, brushes, tape, all of the above.
Before we start painting and getting stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Down nice and slowly.
Oh, yes. Heck yeah. That looks nice. Yeah, pictured it kind of like, oh goodness, help me lift jute like that. And this will be out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. In other news, we also got a new rug for the space from Rugs USA. This is a scalloped edge jute rug that I have to say was a really reasonable price, and I think it brightens up the space a tad. Okay guys, green room update. I love this room. We're still incomplete. We're not done yet, but I feel like it's one of those rooms where as we live in it, as we live in this apartment, we'll be continuously adding things to this room. This is where we're at right now. We got this fantastic chair. It's a rust color from Lulu in Georgia, and I think it really adds some richness to the room. It's one of those rooms where I've had to be comfortable with things not being perfect, which is hard for me because I am a perfectionist. But looking around, I'm like, you know, does everything go perfectly? No, but that's kind of the beauty of it. It's kind of one of those constantly evolving, but also totally beautifully imperfect spaces where a lot of the things in here are thrifted, antique, shopped, antiqued, and the woods aren't all gonna match and the greens aren't all gonna match, and that's kind of the beauty of it. It's one of those spaces where it's imperfect, but oddly so very peaceful, even though. This has been my work spot. I've been sitting here. This chair is amazing because you can cross your legs in it. And I've been doing a lot of my work here. Jack's been taking his calls in here and stuff when he works from home. It has been the perfect space for us. I still have to finesse the shelves. Right now, the shelves are just, I just kind of put things there, but I have a lot of work to do with that. With the gallery wall, we haven't hung any of this stuff yet. So this is all TBH, to be hung, slash, I don't think I have enough things yet for the gallery wall to put together the formation of it.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with him. I don't know why, but I feel like his name is Henry. He's giving Henry vibes, but this is a carved wooden fish, vintage, from Vermont. I got this at a Vermont antique store. It was one of those where you really had to like dig for treasure. Like it was a huge store with so much going on. And I saw him clear as day on a shelf and I go, that is my man. We are bringing him home with us. So ironically, Jack was out fishing, like actually fishing. And I was like, I went fishing as well. And I caught a bigger fish than you. So that is a big guy. I don't know what kind of fish this is. Leave a comment down below if you know. Oh, is this the right side? Which side is the right side? Oh, I guess they're both carved. I think I already knew that. Sorry, my brain. I need to drink this coffee in front of me. And then I have a lot of little frames to fill. I have so many things to do. But please just know that I'm doing something quite radical for me, which is abandoning my obsession with perfection for like 5 seconds so I can enjoy something, aka this room. Because, you know, if I start hyperfixating on certain things that aren't perfect, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. It's like I'm happy and I'm content. And I love opening my laptop in here and getting things done. It's been a glorious, glorious experience. So we're gonna Nancy Myers it in the sense of collect things and slowly add, but nothing too crazy to the point where I'm like, well, we're done. You know, I like not being done. It means there's more room for fun. I think we start with the bottom, work our way up. I think that's the strategy. So you see how these have these little, that's supposed to help support it. So you see how these big guys?
Yep.
We should use this. And I think the strategy is to put it into the grout.
Okay.
Because that's where it's softer. We want him to go.
So if you think about it, like,
Here.
one in here, where do you want that? Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, because like from here, it looks good. Because it's going to be a little bit more out at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
from
okay.
here, you wouldn't look
But
like
that's safe. I prefer it being
that looks cool.
safe on the wall. Okay. So what's next?
Hammer time.
I love it. Okay, I am thinking maybe above Wilfie we put, just to kind of like add one extra metallic situation that'll like bring it all together. But what do you think? If you come over here and you tell me. Okay, welcome to the reveal of the green room, the office, the breakfast nook, whatever you want to call it. It's a multi-purpose, multi-use space, but as you can see, it is green. So we've been referring to it as the green room, and it's been an amazing space, even as it's been a work in progress, just for taking calls, filming videos, doing research, but also eating, because we have a little breakfast nook, which you guys will see in its full glory in just a moment. I'm going to give you guys a little tour of the space, but overall I just want to say I am so happy with how it turned out, and really it wasn't too expensive. Like I want to say it wasn't too crazy expensive. We didn't do any construction work. This is exactly what we needed, just a fresh coat of paint, something a bit moody, a bit kind of dark academia, that's kind of my vibe, and a lot of antique thrifted treasures that I've collected over the years on display. It's like the perfect space for creativity, in my opinion. I feel very creative when I'm in this room. And maybe it's something about the green paint. I think green might be one of those symbolic colors for green, or for creativity. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna stop yapping and show you guys the room.
That was really good.
All right, guys, mind if I give you a tour of our second bedroom turned work from home entertaining oasis? So obviously the first thing you see is the gallery wall, which was what I wanted. I'm still debating on if I should bring it down to cover the green part of the wall as well. Let me know what you guys think of that. But let's talk about the gallery wall while we're on the subject. I think the reason why this works and why it looks so nice is because the frames are mismatched. We've got some brown frames, we have some gold, we have some black, we have some shadow boxes, we have some mats. And you might notice there's a bit of a nautical theme going on, which was intentional. I love nautical artwork. I grew up in Annapolis, Maryland on the water, so I've always gravitated towards that. Of course, we have Jack's hole-in-one ball, which he is very proud of. I got it framed for his birthday. I really embraced imperfection in this room and just putting a bunch of warm, fun things together that felt right. And the table, you'll notice, is the smaller size. It looks much better, and it's the perfect height when you're sitting at the chair or at the banquette. I kind of DIY'd this lamp because I got the base from Home Depot, and then I put a shade from H&M Home on top, and the scalloped edge is a callback to the rug, which, like I said earlier, is from Rugs USA. I love that it brightens up the space a bit. And I got some curtains that kind of match. They're like a buttercream, light linen-y color. And then, of course, Henry the fish found a home along with some other antique treasures. And then I actually got crafty and hid Jack's PlayStation controllers in these little rattan containers that I found, I want to say, on Amazon. Here's another view of the curtains. They look gorgeous with the light coming in like this. I will say, to the left of the curtains, I am planning on putting something different on that wall. I kind of want to do a mirror. Okay, let's go over to the right side of the room. I hung up my vintage tennis rackets that I love so much right above the banquette. A few little pillows, a crocheted tapestry that my sister made. Then we have 2 shelves from West Elm that I actually had in my old bedroom back at the old apartment, and I put more of my antique treasures on top of that. I think they look good. Now, you might think I'm crazy for this, but I'm already considering reupholstering the banquette. I'm thinking of doing a pattern or something not green. I don't know, the more that I look at it, I'm like, I think it'd be more interesting to have a patterned banquette. But this would be a down the line project, not immediate whatsoever, because I think it looks great for right now, but like, I might toy with the idea of reupholstering. Let me know what you guys think of that. Anyway, Jack and I are so happy with how this room turned out. I can't wait to have friends over, but in the meantime, I've had such great work sessions in this room. It's such a creatively stimulating place, especially compared to the before, which wasn't bad by any means. I mean, certainly I did let it get very messy, but now it is this creative sanctuary that's moody, that's relaxed and nostalgic. I just love it here.